team. While the GT Cup's in town, we're just going to put on a bit of an exhibition for the fans. So let's have some fun and get out there and have some good racing.
Absolutely. All right, we've got a couple of call-outs, so we're putting you up first. Then we've paired the rest of you up for what we hope will be some entertaining races. Give it your all, but let's put on a good show.
We're putting the call-outs first. So the Benford 5000 called out Petite Meow and Click called out Bad Apple. So we're going to send you guys up and start this off.
Alright, Benford on the inside, Petite Meow on the outside.
Let's hope Benford doesn't go flying off into the crowd because there's a lot more people this time.
Well, he shoots out to the front. Takes an easy win there by the look of it.
Yeah, look at this. He comes in and just pulls off this insane drift right through Kahuna Corner there. Look at this. Comes around right sideways and he pulls it back in and storms away.
Petite Meow came through with a big burst of speed there, but not enough to catch him. So Benford takes the first race.
So now we move into the ladies' race. Xanthopy and Click called out Sweet Tea and Bad Apple. Let's see how they go.
Xanthopy currently number 1 on the list. And there she goes, racing out to the front, absolutely storming away.
Oh no, she's rolled him.
Wow, Xanthopy, very unusual for her to roll over there. So she was miles ahead, got a little bit sideways going into Kahuna Corner, and then just gets a terrible bounce. Rolls off the end of the corner there. Sweet Tea takes the win by default. Unable to get around Xanthopy, but it didn't matter. In on your roof, you'd lose.
Wow, so Bad Apple was left behind but takes the win.
Okay, Scud versus Ratbird. So Ratbird, one of the new ones, actually on the list. Let's see how he goes against the number 2 on the list.
Well, Ratbird definitely earned his spot on the list before, winning 8 of his 9 races.
Oh, Scud goes a bit wide. Ratbird right on his tail.
Man, that was ridiculously close. I was expecting Scud to just run away with this, but look at this. He goes wide, catches his undercarriage on the side, manages to keep it together, but that lets Ratbird get right up on his tail. And Ratbird wasn't going to let it go. Look at this. He's absolutely riding Mike's bumper right down to the finish.
Wow, that is going to make for some interesting list races as we go into it. Ratbird looking strong.
He sure is. You're definitely going to want to keep an eye on him.
Now, Mother Kanaka, the late entry last week who got onto the list against TKO. TKO out early. Oh, and cruises to a victory.
And Mother Kanaka there with his what's becoming his signature spin over the finish line. Oh, and a bit of a drift into KM Corner. It's so tight there, not many people actually managed to get a drift going.
Quite impressive, but maybe you should focus more on the racing. I mean, I know we said give the fans a show, but come on.
So TKO takes it out. Boxer, nice bit of driving. Now Ugly Betty versus Broken Wings.
So Ugly Betty drew the inside lane, Broken Wings on the outside.
Big Mike was talking about Granny's Muffins. I hope he doesn't try and stop mid-race to grab some.
Pretty even coming out of KM Corner. Broken Wings, whoa, spinning. And, oh, it looks like Big Mike might have damaged his steering in that collision.
So they both came out of KM Corner pretty even, but Broken Wings gets a burst of speed. They both get across the jump pretty clean. But then on the exit to Kahuna Corner, Broken Wings just loses it, spins wildly. Big Mike and Ugly Betty drifts around behind him, slams into him, and then watch this as he comes down, all of a sudden he pulls sideways. I think he definitely damaged the tie rod or something there, mate. It's unfortunate for him, but Broken Wings takes the win.
Alright, now a new racer that just arrived in between last week and this week is the Cure up against the Impalinator.
Oh, a fresh rookie, this will be interesting.
Impalinator jumps out. Oh, the Cure. Looks like he might have had a bit of trouble with the jump. This is his first run on the course.
Yeah, that jump can be scary for these new fellas. They're just not quite sure how to take it. Do they go full throttle or do they ease back? And it looks like he might have eased back.
But the best way at the canyon is always full throttle.
Yeah, he definitely hit the pecs there, mate, and slowed himself down. And you just got a little bit psyched out by it, but the Impalinator straight through.
So not a great start for the Cure, but a win for the Impalinator. Right, next up, Caven versus 5-0. Daytona in 5-0 did exceptionally well last week.
Yeah, he totally stormed his way up the list last time.
Oh, but Caven jumps out to an early lead and storms away to the finish. Both drivers very clean through there, but just no answer from 5-0.
Oh, and another one to do a bit of a drift in KM Corner. Again, the young fella probably just showing off a bit too much for the fans at the top there. Should have concentrated on the race. Nice drive by Cave-In. That's going to be a tough vehicle to beat as well.
Alright, Desert Rat versus Glitch. Glitch been a top contender on the list for some time. Jumps out early. Oh, here comes Desert Rat. Oh, looks like he got around the inside of Glitch there. Takes the win. So Glitch had a huge lead coming into KM corner. And then Ratbird just caught him up.
Yeah, look at this. Ratbird actually just closed the gate on Glitch by the look of it. Glitch goes up onto two wheels, pedals his car nicely to keep it under control, but just couldn't get the pace back on to catch up to him. That's a surprise win for Desert Rat.
Yeah, I'm sure Fractal Panda will be stoked about that win. Now, Raquel Rising versus Nancy Wilson. So both of these drivers on the list, but it's a non-list race. Whoa, KM shoots out of the gate there like an absolute rocket. Absolutely flies off. And here comes Nancy Wilson. Ooh, a little bit longer race, and I think Nancy might have come back, but check out that launch by KM.
Yeah, that was incredible. He must have just timed that perfectly. But Philip the Tank was spending too much time checking his Tinder profile instead of watching the lights to see when he was due to race. He just completely missed that start, but he definitely gassed it by the end. He closed that gap dramatically, but just not enough on such a short course.
Well, Philip will be glad that wasn't a list race, as Kit takes a great race in Raquel Rising. Wow, that was just crazy, guys. Look, we said have fun, but we didn't mean lose to these guys. They've come to challenge you, they're going to be knocking at your door, wanting your spot on the list.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to tighten that up next time, or you could easily be pushed off the list. These guys are tough, and you cannot relax.
I suggest you use the brake to work on your cars and get it right next time.
That's enough racing. I'm starving, mate. Can we go and grab some of Granny's muffins?
We really need to have a talk about your phrasing, mate.